Hello Cancer, welcome to your love reading for December 2023. I'm Gigi and this is my channel, Simply Blossom Tarot. welcome in. Be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Only take messages that resonate with you, okay? Tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only. But if you feel that a message resonates with you, then it resonates with you. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Go to God first. Always pray about your love life. Just pray about everything in general, you know. Tarot is not meant to be a replacement for doing your own work, and then also it's not a replacement for faith or God in any form or way. Okay, to me it's equivalent to kind of like listen to a podcast or listen to an interview and you take something positive away and you know that at that moment that you needed to hear that. You know, that's what it is for me. A lot of people get caught up in the religion, the spirituality, this people, whatever. Okay, but if you're here, then you are more so on the wavelength of me. And thank you so much for being here. Okay, I do offer readings. You can book at simplyblossomintarot.com. I am open for love readings. They've been closed for a long time, for like a year or two, because I was super focused on doing like self-love readings and things like that, because our relationships and everything, our finances, everything stems from like who we are, you know, our self-belief, our healing journey and all that. So but now I've noticed that a lot of people are learning their lessons through relationships. So I was like, okay, it makes sense. So the love readings are open again. All right. But let's see, Cancer, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So Cancer, what I got for you guys, just channeling, was it kind of first just came up and then Spirit was like, these are the people who are coming towards them. Okay, so Cancer, watch out for people who, and it could go either way, because Cancer is the sign of like home and stability and all that, and people don't understand that Cancers, you guys have Lord Jesus, somebody throat chakra may be blocked, but hold on. I opened the window, hopefully. Okay. So, this is what I'm getting. Watch out for people who are like gold diggers, okay? Cancer is the sign of stability and home and family and all these things. So this could be an energy of like trapping, like, you know how somebody wants to it's something like they may like you or whatever, but they're really looking for stability, and that's something that we need to find within ourselves. Okay, whether it's emotional, just being with someone, or looking at you because they need emotional stability, financial stability, something like that. There's an energy of Cancer. Y'all keep dating people who can't stand on their own, or this could be Cancer in this energy, right? So it just, however it goes. I also got a very Neptunian energy, which is, it's, you know, Neptune and Pisces energy kind of give me, you know, like the same vibe, but like this dreamy, fantasy, fanical-like energy. Spirit is warning Cancer to stop fantasizing and over-fantasizing about your lovers or possible lovers or whatever, okay? In a more general sense, some of you may have friendships that may turn into solid relationships or intimate relationships, but there needs to be boundaries. Like, I feel that Cancer, you may be lacking in boundaries within it may be an ex that you always go back to, or situationship, a friend here and there. We have to be very intentional in what we want our love life to look like, what we want our life to look like, and put our energy in that direction, and stop just unintentionally, I'm just gonna have a fling here, and I'm gonna go back to my ex there and have sex there, and then I'll visit them there, and all these things. Like, take your energy and be strategic with it, okay? And then, well, I'll save that for the next one, but do something strategic with your finances. There could be something in terms of needing, whether it's going back to school, expanding your skills, yeah, getting like a master's degree, a PhD, or going to school for the very first time. There's something here about the second house, Capricorn energy and Sagittarius energy. This could be a career that involves travel or something like that, okay? But the second house is about how we create our own sources of income, okay? So very, very interesting. All right, so let's see. Cancer. Cancer's a love reading. December 2023 overall energy. Stuck. Yeah, stuck. Empathy. Yeah, Pisces. Art, Cancer, business. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a vibe here, and it says nervous. I feel like Cancer, that you're afraid to move on for some reason, but it looks like and I was getting that heavy with this Piscean art energy here, and then this Neptunian energy. There's a vibe here, Cancer, where you could have created, and it says business, you could have created a business with someone, you could have made art with whatever this is, okay? And now, because I don't really think that, I think Cancer, there's some sort of business that you can start that is connected through art in some sort of way, or Piscean energy, which is like very imaginative. Piscean energy is connected to like poetry and books, and it's like, you know, like Harry Potter energy. You know what I mean? Like you can sit down and go off to another place, but then write it out and then, I don't know, sell it to Netflix or something, right? I don't know. But there's a lot of stuff about business here, Cancer. That's what keeps popping up for me. But I'm also seeing that some of you may be in a relationship either with somebody, or this could be your energy. You are keeping a connection with someone, and it says stuck. This person's energy is stuck. And you might want to get up out of it, but I feel like the reason why you're there is because either they need help with finances, they need help with business, or something like that. And Cancer, you are very empathetic, or somebody is very empathetic, and it's creating like a codependent thing, like a codependent dynamic, instead of Cancer. And I was saying that earlier, there's something about partnerships, whether it's business, whether it's friendships, exes, whatever. You have to be able to define a clear line in your relationships with the people that you're dealing with, okay? And the thing is that if they are a healed adult, if they are or an adult, I don't know, should I say healed, an adult who is very serious about their healing, then they're not going to be trying to operate in a codependent dynamic or nature when it comes to you. And then that's how you know when people aren't doing the work, or when they are doing the work. People who just want to stay connected to you, whether it's for sex or just whatever it is, finances, but it seems like here it's an emotional thing. People have to figure out how to heal their own wounds and deal with their own shit and face their own problems. We can't save people. So it's something along that, right? Somebody's stuck. Somebody feels stuck, whatever. I don't know. With nervous here, this person could be nervous about, and it says intuition. You could be nervous. Okay. You could be nervous about this situation. I think you want to pull out of it, bag out of it, whatever. And there's another Pisces energy. Honestly, whoever you're dealing with could have Pisces energy. And a lot of Pisces people there, I hate to say this, but they become almost like delusional. Like they stay in some sort of narrative in their head and all these things. And it's kind of hard to break up. And I have literally dealt with a Pisces placement, and I just had to literally block them, go cold turkey. Yeah, there's like dust in here or something. I had to block them. I had to go cold turkey. I had to really like disconnect, block them off my phone, everything, because what was happening was like, I'm clearly breaking up with you, and you're still thinking that we're in a space in the relationship or in the connection that we're still working on it. Like we're still healing. It's almost like when somebody doesn't understand no. You know what I mean? And it's like no. A no is a no. You know, I'm not interested past anything else. And to me, that's how you know when somebody is emotionally codependent, because they're not thinking about both of you guys' well-being. They're only thinking about their own self. oh, you left me out in the cold, oh, you know, all of that, you know, oh, you're not loyal, and all of this stuff. People grow up, people change, people go through breakups, people go through all kind of different things, and don't ever try to keep somebody, you know, stuck in your life, or be the person to stay stuck, because that's self-sacrifice, you know. So I don't know. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah, and I see the shield card here. And so that's what I feel, Cancer. When it comes to your relationships, it's time for you to put up healthy boundaries, all right? Whether you are the one who had all this, however it goes, okay? So let's see, Cancer. Overall energy for Cancer's love life. Oh, that's too much. Yeah, but see, there says something here about self-reliance, with eyeglasses here, being able to make the proper judgments, okay, being able to see things clearly as well. Let's see, Cancer. Yeah, possessive, obsessive, clingy, yeah, without consent, dominion, and that's what I was saying, or domination, dominion, okay. Watched, hostage energy, jealous, being trapped, predator energy. None of this is loving energy. This is codependent energy. And it's a bird in the cage. This is the energy of somebody could be possessive. But the thing is, like, when people are in that energy, it's only for them. So that is what I have to get you to understand, Cancer. Clingy people, it's just like this. You are the new bottle in their alcohol cabinet, and they're an alcoholic. That I want people to understand, especially Pisces placements and water signs in general. I want people to understand how other human beings try to get high off of other human beings. We are not objects. We're not a bottle of water. I mean, a bottle of alcohol, or even a bottle of water, right? But that's the thing. It's just like, you have to be able to, and then Cancers or water signs can get this kind of mixed up, because they'll think that, like, oh, this person really wants me, they want me there, and all these things. No, it's for selfish reason. And that's why a lot of times when you try to break up with people like this, it's like they don't understand no. So for me, it's like, what do you mean you don't understand no? Like, you're the only person in the relationship, and that's when you know that they're not seeing you as a human being. They're not seeing you as a person. They're seeing you as a energy source. Okay, so Cancer, some of y'all could be dealing with energy vampires. All right, Cancer. Yes, at the bottom you have yacht. This is about money. This is about affluence, okay? This is about, or even this could be somebody where you take them and travel or whatever the heck. Self-indulgent, over the top, extravagant, whatever, okay? Yes, fairy tale in childhood. Cancer. This could be somebody from your childhood, okay? A fairy tale is, listen, all this Piscean energy. Say it with me. A fairy tale is make-believe. Make-believe meaning that it ain't real. It's not real, okay? Now, this is just what I'm seeing, and I talk about this a lot with childhood and fairy tale, and I'm going to try to make it short and sweet. A lot of us women have grown up, or even men, we've grown up with this narrative shoved down our throat that, like, okay, we need a knight in shining armor. Rapunzel, let down your hair. The knight climbs up the hair. Like, you know, all of these, Beauty and the Beast, where she's like stuck in the house, but she fell in love with the dude that stuck her in the house. Like, it's just, which is like Stockholm syndrome or whatever. It's very, it's not healthy. Or even the Carrie and Big story, where he's married, she's the other woman, she's the mistress, but everybody is romanticizing this silly ass, toxic ass relationship, and then she finally gets the man, and then he kills over on a fucking Peloton, and they weren't even married for like 10 years, 6 years, I don't even know how long it was, you know what I mean? The guy left her, he got scared, got cold feet, she got embarrassed in front of the whole damn town, she hit him over the head, and you know what I mean? It's just, childhood fairy tale. Like, life teaches you. I feel like somebody is clinging to you, or you to them, because of some sort of like fairy tale. This is make believe. This is the story. This is fantasy. This is honestly somebody need to write a book. Okay, somebody need to make a romance novel. Flip a book. All right, because this is ridiculous. Okay, as you grow up, and literally the childhood card talks about growth, and it talks about being inexperienced. People who are inexperienced fall for the dream. They fall for the wolf ticket. They fall for the fairy tale because they do not know. Literally, they're not growing. They're not maturing. And that's the thing. I feel like you're dealing with someone who has a young-minded outlook on relationships. And, yeah, but friendship is here too. Y'all make sure that, yes, revisiting the past and all of these things. Like, it's time to have a fresh start, Cancer. And I'm really getting that, like, y'all may be moving forward in your business life, like your finances. It's time to, like, expand or something. But I feel like you're throwing yourself. It could be in the school of life. It could be going to school. But there's, like, Cancer, you're on another journey of, like, learning something in life, okay? Look, the black egg came out, which talks about truthful communication, because that's what I'm giving you. I bullshit you not, okay? This is also the energy of, like, this reminds me of, like, okay, so, and I say this too, I know I'll be going from here to there, here to there. It is very important. I was just thinking about this, how, you know, you go to elementary school, you go to middle school, you go to high school, you go off to college and all these things. People who have gone through all these phases of life, we have literally grown and experienced in each one. And I feel like when you don't go through, like, some of these stages or whatever, that you become sort of inexperienced in certain sectors of your life, whether that is education or learning your learning style, your education style, whatever. Or if that is in your dating life, right? I feel like somebody is inexperienced in their dating life. Like, maybe they dated in college for the first time or something. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's very important for, and then, like, if you're dating in college for the first time, like, you're about to get all kind of game ran on you. Like, because you skip the middle school, you skip the high school. Like, everything in life is a learning experience. And that's what I'm saying. I just feel like someone here has a very, it gives almost like high schoolish, or like, and I hate to say middle school, but it gives like 8th grade, 9th, it gives like a very high school look of like, this is my man and I'm clingy and I'm possessive and all these things. Take your ass to therapy, okay? Before you get a restraining order slapped on your ass. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, and Cancer, don't be afraid. I want Cancers not to fall into the whole, oh, they're sweet and they're empathetic and they're this and they're that. No, they need to go and get healed. They need to go and get help, because you cannot possess people. And that's the thing. People have to learn independence, and people have to learn self-love and all these things. And people have to learn that it's just codependency. But I tell people that codependency is like an addiction, because the codependency is what is making them act like they love you. That's what's making them show affection and all these things, because they feel emotionally empty. So you are what? Another hit, another glass of wine, another shot of tequila, another sexual rendezvous, whatever makes them feel alive. And so that is not true love. That's not true love. That is codependency. That's addiction. Codependency is basically another word for addiction, okay? So, someone is clinging to some sort of fairy tale is just what I'm saying. All right. Woo! Let's get into it. Because I said I only want things to be 15 minutes, but I'm just the type of reader that get down to it, all right? So let's see. Cancer's love interest. Now, this could be a new love interest. This could be old. This could be somebody that you're dealing with now. Whatever. All right. So let's see. Cancer's love interest. What energy are they in at this moment? Holy Spirit, angel guides, their honorable ancestors for the highest good of all. For December 2023. Yeah. Yes, spider energy. I'm telling you, this is the energy of just like wanting to be spinning a web, wanting to be like over connected, you know, like wanting to stay connected. Cancer, what's Cancer's energy here? But also though, and that's what I'm saying, it's a little insidious here, because the energy that this soulmate or whatever this and let me tell you this as well. Remove the fairy tale energy from the word soulmate. Okay, you can have many different soulmates. Right? Even pets and stuff can be soulmates. Stop taking all of this to the next damn level of like, this is my only soulmate. And that's another thing. Fairy tales, right? Whether it's, and I do believe in the twin flame dynamic and all these things. I just think that people have to get out of romanticizing and fantasizing every fucking thing and projecting that on Joe Schmo, projecting that on your high school sweetheart, projecting that on this guy, on that guy, right? Or that woman. And just let connections and relationships be. Let them vibrate on the frequency in which they are just naturally vibrating on, and stop trying to project onto the relationship that this is my soulmate, this is my twin flame, or this person is a karmic, this is a this. 9 times out of 10 you're dating a karmic, especially if you're unhealed and you're in this clingy codependent situation. It's not a twin flame, because twin flames vibrate on a much higher level, okay? On the level of love. That's why they have a separation between them. There's times of runner, chaser, separation, and all of that. Karmics cling. People who want you for your money, that's earthly karmic. People who want you for your sex, people who want you for the fairy tale in their head, which is their human, karmic. Okay, fleshly desires, the desires of the flesh. Okay. This person, what they're doing is they're trying to say, like a spider webs a weave of support. That's the energy, but it's an insidious web or an insidious support system or something like that. Okay, and I do think if you listen to your intuition, you'll be able to discern how and what that is. All right, so let's see, and in what ways that is. Okay, this can also be enabler energy, but let's see. What is Cancer's energy in their love life for December 2023? But let's see, okay? The Lamb, innocent as hell. That's what I'm saying. It's time, with the snake here, this dynamic is teaching you that it's time to level up. Level up. Level up. Level up, level up, level up. What's that, Sierra? I love that song. It's time to shed your skin. This is sacred geometry in the middle as well. All right. The snake energy is about knowledge too. It's about knowledge of self. Okay. People always talk about Kundalini activation, all this. Guess what activates Kundalini activation? The knowledge of self. You need to know yourself first, right? And in order to have a twin flame, this needs to be activated. That's what I be saying. Like, get folks, and you know, this kind of makes me want to go harder, because I just feel like it's so many, like, spiritually, just, there's no sound understanding to, like, everything. You know what I mean? So, like, when people are mistaking someone for their twin flame, and they're other, and it's like, you don't even have self-love first. You don't even have Kundalini activation first. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your chakras aren't even aligned first. There's and again, there's a whole dynamic to it, and you go through these different phases and spaces, and the whole idea of being in separation is that you're healing on your own in order to come into union, okay, when you have fully loved yourself, right? When the other person loves themselves and all these things, because you'll never forget that person, right? They're connected to you, a part of you, whatever. But people who have codependency issues cling on to these types of narratives. A lot of them are into the romance this and the romance novel and the romance movie and the romance and the romance and the romance, because they're so fucking codependent. Okay? And what I'm seeing here, Cancer, with this Lamb card, you're innocent. you're pure, you know what I mean? Or just take it however it goes, all right? And so it's like someone is trying to almost like weave this, oh, you have a support system here, you have a this and you have a that, and it's something off, and I think you know that something is off, okay? The Lamb is peaceful, prophetic, and patient. Truth is a gift. Sit, listen, and receive. All right. But this is the energy of being quiet and timid. You know, you might not talk much and all of these things, and so that makes you an easier target, if that makes sense. And I've told people a lot. The quiet people, leave them alone, because a lot of times they're the smartest in the room. They don't care about shucking and jiving for people. You know, yeah. The thing is that now this could go two ways. Somebody could be trying to play on like your innocence, or either way it goes. There's a thing here of like, yeah. It's almost a vibe of like playing on someone's like good character, or their innocence, how patient they are, or you know, kindness as weakness or something like that. But a spider bites. I don't care how much support this person is trying to create around you or whatever. It's like a spider bites. A spider is a spider. Some spiders are poisonous, okay? Somebody could be a dark woman. It don't have to be, okay? Don't have to be. Yeah. Whoever this is, I feel like you might have left them in the cold. Like this, okay. It's weird. I feel like there was a breakup or broken bridge here, and this person keeps saying it's a misunderstanding, that, you know, it was just a misunderstanding and like that. And it's just like, dude, you need to learn that relationships come together, they fall apart, it's a part of life, you know. It's somebody is codependent, clingy, and possessive, and it's because of some like childhood fairy tale that they were just you know, oh shoot, that they were just fed. I almost want to say spoon fed. And a lot of the narratives is not the Disney movies and the fucking Sex in the City and all these things, whatever, in the childhood books. It's not that. It's actually looking at your parents. Sometimes we're programmed to look at our grandparents or our that is one. I don't want to go too deep or whatever, but there's a thing here of just like tacking on to some sort of story, and we're here to create our own narrative and our own story. Just because your love life, your grandparents love life looked one way, or your parents' love life looked one way, that does not mean that is what your love life will look like. Okay? That's how a lot of situations become like generational karma. Generationally dealing with toxic baby daddies or baby mothers, not being married, divorce, whatever it is, right? Codependent dynamics, abuse, all of these things. Sometimes it's not the stories that we're watching and all of these things, but it's what we picked up in our childhood, okay? So let's see, Cancer. How does Cancer feel toward this love interest? Shield. You need to defend yourself. I think, yeah, Cancer, I think you're starting to understand here that something is like, might be a little like, let me go ahead and put up my boundaries here. What's it called? Clarify the spider card. Cancer's love interest. Slowly but surely getting ahead. Tortoise. The tortoise energy is like a slow. They're a little bit older, slow moving energy. Yeah, but it says slowly but surely getting ahead. It's like they're slowly but surely. And I'm going to clarify that. Clarify tortoise. Yes, bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem. This person still feels like, oh, I'm going to bring it together slowly but surely. It may not happen overnight. It may not. And I think that you're starting to realize with this shield card that you're like, 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 no. And with this lamb card, I just feel like there's an energy of like sweetness here, right? And for you, you have leg. This says stepping into a new experience, okay? And I absolutely love that. And this person, there's like growth around. It looks like some sort of like, I don't know, some of y'all could be into, maybe it doesn't have to be, but I was gonna say some of y'all could be into, like gardening or farming or something like that. But also what I see is that this person, they're trying to use, with bridge here and the spider web, they're trying to use friendship and connections to get back to you or something like that, okay? You are in the energy of protecting your energy and you are stepping into a new experience. And I do think that this person wants to like block that. Cancer, continue to focus on your art. Continue to focus on your business. Continue to focus. It says obstacles to overcome. Okay. Some of you guys may also need to focus on your health a little bit as well. And that's another thing. When you're dealing with an energy vampire, your health can become, you could be a very nervous person here at the bottom of the deck. You can have a lot of anxiety and things like that. So, okay, just pray for them. And keep it moving and keep your your boundaries pretty strong. Or if this is the other way around, this is time to heal. Okay, but I'm reading the story how it's coming out. Yeah. And it says third party here, so I also just feel like it came out, right? But I also feel like the reason why it didn't work with this person is that they did something that showed that they didn't take it serious on whichever side it was, okay? Third party is showing again. So let's see. Cancer's energy. Runner. Yeah. So Cancer's energy. Yeah. You're in the energy of trying to like run away, get away. You're trying to protect yourself, yes, for a new chapter. So you have leg, which talks about stepping into a new experience, and you have new chapter. I'm trying to move on. You are trying to move on, and this person is like, I'm slowly but surely trying to, I hope I didn't burn the bridge, and they just throw it off. I hate to say it. Cancer's love interest. Conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. It's over. It's over. Cancer's love. Oh. Yes, y'all, Lord Jesus. But I feel like I'm in Cancer's energy. Like, I just want to cry because it's just like, leave me the hell alone. This person feels neglected. I failed to give you what you need. And inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. They're crazy. Okay. This is disgusting. As an Aquarius, to me, is disgusting. And that's what I'm saying. Don't be in this innocent energy of like, oh, this person cares so much and all these. No, and I think you're coming out of that. They feel like they missed an opportunity, okay? And they're daydreaming about you and all. It's very Piscean. That is their business. You have a new chapter that you are branching into, Cancer. Keep it moving. Okay? Keep it moving, because it also just feels like this person's energy is like, I'm seeing the lines as like energetic ties. They have a lot that they need to work on within their just life, their energy, this stuck energy, okay? Some of you, I feel like you're empathetic. It's almost like you feel bad for them, and it's like you don't want to date anybody that you feel bad for. Like, you want to date somebody who I don't know, something could have happened in their childhood. I don't know. I think that you empathize with them because maybe you know their story or something. I don't know, but this is just not good. Because see, the thing with neglected, it says, I failed to give you what you need. This is the part. This is the part where they feel like, oh, we can still fix it. We can still, when you're like, no, I'm starting a new chapter. Cancer, go get married, okay? I'm not telling you what to do, but go start a family. Go do whatever it is that you want to do. Don't allow this person to block your new chapter, because it's clearly, it came out in 2 different decks that Cancer, you are on a new chapter, okay? Don't allow this to keep coming back and keep disrupting you and taking you off your path. And then also, if this is something that often ends in drama or disaster or something like that, just be able to identify and honor that energy, that every time I go back, some go left, that something is off, that something, leave these people where they are at. And at the same time, we're not responsible to play the characters and people's narratives in their head. That's their story. That's their narrative. That's their childhood wounds. That's their whatever. It's time for independence. It's time for people to look. We don't know how much time that, and this is why I say this, because I may be coming off sounding a little harsh or whatever. I'm just very truthful. But the thing about it is that we don't know how much time we have here. We don't know how much life we have. And again, we can be healthy and all of these things and something happens, or all of a sudden there's a problem. Stop wasting your time with people who are okay with wasting your time because they're okay with wasting their time. Don't put your life on hold for nobody, and also don't feel sorry for that. If anything that you can come here from this channel and learn is how to be a little bit selfish. It's how to walk into that self-love. It's how to keep focused on your journey, okay? And you will know when God has brought you your person, because they won't be clingy and they won't be possessive. They will be confident. They will not be insecure. They'll be okay with you stepping out in new chapters in your life. They'll be okay with you expanding. Anybody who is codependent wants to stifle you. Anybody who wants to stifle you does not love you. And I need water signs to understand this, because y'all can get that sensitivity, that coziness, that we're cuddling and they want to be there, and they're all this empathy and all this stuff, and what it is enmeshing. And you're not. And then again, y'all are very psychic, and like y'all's energy, y'all are like water. It's like this person is a tea bag and you're water. And then you start to pick up, take on the same color, take on the same flavor, take on the same taste, take on all of that. And then you start to think, oh, these are my feelings and emotions. Oh, this is what I'm and it's really that person. So a lot of water signs, you have to watch the environment that you submerge yourself into. And you also need to always focus on your spiritual discernment, your spiritual journey, your spiritual evolution, so you can then be able to discern what is for you, who is for you, and if this is my energy, these are my emotions, and so you can be able to work through that, okay? Because this is just like weird, it's just enmeshing. And then some of them, I feel they're around for the wrong reason. Is it something about business? Is something about traveling, affluence, luxury? I don't know if and then you have Sapphire, which talks about your kindness, your spiritual insight, your hope, your faith, your mental force. This person is a damn energy vampire, and they need to get their shit together, okay? It's weird, okay? Lord Jesus. I did not mean for this to be this long, but honeymoon, yes. This person wants to travel, go on a trip or something, but the problem is that with fairy tale, and I'll show you the card, with fairy tale and honeymoon, this is the energy that they're in. They're in some sort of damn movie scene in their damn head, and it's like, grow up. I'm sorry, but grow up and use relationships to actually do the work and focus on your healing. You know what I mean? A lot of people are underdeveloped, especially in love. And people don't understand that independence is so, people can be financially independent and have emotional codependency issues, or mentally mental codependent issues, because they can't think for themselves. They're not a person who can make a lot of decisions for themselves. They always need a co-signer. They always got to go and ask somebody about this, and that means that they don't trust themselves. When a person loves themselves and operate in a very independent way, especially mentally and mentally and emotionally, right? Being financially codependent, it's kind of like somebody can lose their job and they trying to figure it out for 2 years. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's more so of just like, okay, I got to give myself a little time to get my money right. But when you are emotionally codependent, that's when people become like stalkers and shit. That's when people be possessive and clingy. And it's because they don't have it in themselves enough. You see what I'm saying? Like, they need something to give them that spark in life, and they just need them. And it's just, you know, I'm not trying to judge or anything, but though they should not be in relationships, because it becomes toxic, because then they become someone could become combative, someone could start acting crazy when it's time for you to leave a situation, right? So and then mentally as well, I don't want anybody who can't think for themselves. And it's just like, you know, like people who are in a group of friends and all of a sudden they just do everything that their friends do, or they dress like how their friends dress, like, or they don't really offer anything like in a conversation that's like, that really made me think and let me, you know, that intellectual energy. They just go off everything that's social media. That's what they become. Everything that society tells them, that's what they become. What they supposed to look like, that's what they become. People like that, I'm sorry, Cancer, but I'm just giving you the rundown, and clearly y'all just need to hear this, all right? Because y'all dealing with people who have high Piscean energy, which is beautiful, but it's being operated in the wrong way. Codependency, okay? And it came out on their side. Addictions are affecting your romantic life because someone is codependent on the honeymoon phase. Like, bro, I could just sit here and do this with no deck of cards and with my eyes closed. You know, let's see. Cancer. How does Cancer feel towards this love interest? Retreat. Yeah. It's time to disconnect from the world. Well, Cancer, I think I'm going to shut up now because I think y'all already figured it out. Worth waiting for is in the reverse. Yeah, you're no longer waiting, okay? Kudos to you. Shout out to Cancers, okay? You're no longer waiting. You're retreating, and you are in the energy of protecting yourself. And it says unrequited love. And you have to identify unrequited love so you can go and find true love, all right? I'm going to do one more on their side. Cancer's love interest. Now Spirit is like, all right, I'm on your head. So if this is cross watcher, whatever, if this is resonating, Spirit's advice for this side is to release your ex, that it has time to come to clear your energy. All right. Yeah. People have to understand when things is over. Still, over here at the bottom of the deck, this could be the one. This could be the one. This could a past life relationship. Just like I said. Just like I goddamn said. People are, I don't know what it is. And a lot of love is not, love is real. It's not, love is rooted in truth. It's not rooted in make-believe or fucking fairy tale. And that's how you know that it's real. Love is real. Love is not a fairy tale, okay? Love is truth. Love is commitment. Love is a choice. And for them, they need to understand that love is a choice. Cancer is not choosing. You're not choosing them, Cancer. You're choosing your new chapter. So there's a thing here. You see what I'm saying? Where their foundation of what love is to them is a fucking fairy tale. It is like, oh, well, he's going to come back and I'm waiting for No. Stop waiting for someone else and get your own ass in gear. What you're waiting on is yourself. That's what people have to realize. The emptiness and all this, people are waiting on themselves. Like, not no one else. All right, what was the connection here? What was the purpose of this connection for Cancer? And I said, let's see, what was the connection here? And the overall energy, y'all, and this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, Cancer. The overall energy here, right, of like the purpose of this relationship or whatever, the root of this relationship was for someone to expand. That's why business came out, yacht came out. This is about like the look of it. But also though, there was a Jupiter is also about teaching. Okay, so there was a lesson here. A lesson had to be taught here. Okay, but this was about expansion. Like this person or whoever is like, oh, this is the person that I can expand with, or you know, some of you could have been dating off of potential as well. Mars. Yeah, you have North Node. Someone is going off on their North Node, and it looks like Cancer. Another thing here is that there's something about anger and patience. There also could have been an energy where like y'all clashed, or y'all both were very vocal on certain things or whatever, but this relationship was complex. Okay, it was like we can expand, but at the same time y'all just don't get along. It was like competition, power struggles. Something also could have been off with like the sex here, because you have sex drive, which is connected to Mars. And yeah, there could have been some sort of passion thing here. Something missed the mark. Clashing. Something always missing the mark. Okay. Let's see. What was the cards I was using for the outcome? Alright. Spirit's advice here. Spirit's advice for Cancer. Pluto. Your advice, honey. It says the need for control of an obsession, a power struggle with. I was just saying that. But this is Pluto energy. Somebody could have, we got Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio out here. But that's the problem. Even with Mars, action, and the quincunx of complexity, the problem here is that someone has control issues. Mars energy is like someone's anger is there because they have a lack of control of something. Okay, so Spirit, or you know, the overall energy here that Spirit has given us is that, or what they're telling you here is that there's a power struggle here. You're on to a new chapter. You're doing your thing. You're retreating. You're not waiting on anything, but this person wants to project this story onto you, and you're like, no. Okay, so I just think Spirit wants you to know that there is a situation here, that there's a little bit of obsession. Okay, the spider is stuck on the web, and the thing is, this is their web. Isn't that so funny that like the spider is stuck on its own web? This has nothing to do with you, and I think you're finally finding out about that. Okay, and even here, the bird is stuck in its own cage. That has nothing to do with you. Okay, the bird is stuck in its own cage. You know, it is what it is. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Sun card, and the Sun card is about things being brought to life, or things being brought to light. Okay, so I do think in some sort of way, the dynamic here, whether your friends or your family were trying to figure out what's going on, or whatever, their friends or their family, in some sort of way, is going to be brought to light that this is this person. Okay, they may be telling people stories of like, yeah, yeah, we're working on it, and yeah, we're having this none of that is happening. And it's like, I think that they're gonna do something, or they have already done something, and then like you do it, and then it or you do something in your life like not even connected to that, and it makes something come to light. Like, it makes something come to light, and it shows what's really going on, or how far away this person's, whatever they're saying, their narrative or whatever, how far away it is from yours or something. I don't know. Okay. But the sun is all about your life force energy, working out, taking care of your health. It's about your independence. It's connected to Leo energy. Leo is about independence. Aquarius is the other side of collective energy, which is why a lot of Aquarius we can channel to each part of the collective, right? So Cancer, you're in Leo energy, or needing to focus on Leo energy. And it's very cool because I got a lot about art and business and things like that. And you're in a new chapter. And then the sun card is connected to things being brought to life. A new chapter is something in your life being brought to life. You are birthing something new. You're rebirthing. You're going in a new direction, okay? The sun could even be a birth of a child, okay? I don't know, even that lamb energy. So, you're just really needing to, I think you already know. I think you already know that you're in the vibe of like, I'm just protecting myself. I'm moving forward. I'm stepping into new experiences, and I'm not waiting on this. I'm retreating. And I think you're in that space of like, however they take it is how they take it. Whatever it is. Yeah, because there's just a lot of like, this is almost like not being in reality. Okay. Wow. I didn't even pull tarot on this. I mean, it was so straightforward. The Lovers, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles is here. I didn't even have to shuffle that much. The Lovers is like a relationship, but the Lovers is also a decision. A Page of Cups, this person is going to come toward you and show you some sort of sign. Whether it's a little DM message or like sending you a little gift. The Page of Cups is something very small, you know. But the reason why is because of the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is this energy of, look, they're clinging. This person is clinging onto their coin. This person almost may look at you as a moneymaker, because there's something here that is connected to like finances or something. Okay. You are connected to some sort of narrative. And again, the Page of Cups, that's how they're showing up. The Page of Cups it's like puppy love. It's small. It's not even high school energy. Okay, the Knight would be high school energy. Wait, what would the Knight be? You got the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the high schoolish. You know, I don't, and it's weird because I just feel like they are stuck off of this little bitty amount. This is a person that like you, and I hate to say it, but it is what it is. This is a person you can breadcrumb. And they could be like, oh my God, you know, oh, they answer my phone, and they haven't talked to me in 6 months, and oh my God, they answered the phone. And it's somebody that you can actually like keep in a fucking daze, and like from a toxic standpoint. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this is somebody who could get game ran on their ass. And that's how you learn, is by getting game ran on your ass until you figure out, like, let me wake up, you know? So I just think this is somebody who's very like young and adolescence in terms of like emotional independence, emotional intelligence, all of that. And it's because with the Four of Pentacles, they have a lack mentality of something. I don't know what it is. They have a lack mentality, and they're clinging to you for some sort of you're like a drug. I'm just gonna say you're like a drug to them. And that's not fair. And that's what people need to realize. Like, people need to realize that that's not love. That's, you need to go and get your own shit together, you know. The Hierophant and the Chariot. Chariot is your energy, Cancer. Okay, so I see you going forward in a positive direction. The Chariot is about victory and success. Another thing about the Chariot that I love so much is that the Sphinx at the front of the Chariot, there's a dark side and there's a light side, meaning that Cancer, you're learning how to balance your dark and your light side. Okay, some of y'all can have Taurus in your chart, don't have to be. I see you becoming a little more with the Hierophant card. I see you becoming a little more like either spiritually principled or this could be a business, like you tighten up. So the Hierophant is like, baby, I got rules. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether this is about you or whatever. But, or if it's work, I just feel like you are starting to be able to put up healthy boundaries with people. Okay. And because of that, there's a lot of success. Now, Cancer, you can also be successful in being some sort of, the Hierophant is where people go to, right? Whether it's like they need help or whatever it is, like your expertise, people will come in toward you. All right. I don't know why I'm getting a story within a story. Take that how it is, whatever. But the Chariot card, Cancer energy, you are on the right path, guys. For sure, you're on the right path. Now, I am seeing that with the Hierophant here in the love reading, that's commitment. You're serious about a commitment to something, okay? So I just feel like you're on the right path. You're on the up and up and all that. So that's what you got, all right? That's what you got. Oh, that don't need to be in there. All right. That's it, y'all. Send you love and light. Peace.